Hey, have you ever heard someone say something like, they'll stop making pennies because the metal is worth more than the coin? Well, buckle up because today we're diving into that claim and a few more. It's like peeling back layers of an onion. Some truths, some half-truths, and yes, some downright myths. In the video shown, and I'll link it in the upper right of your browser, the presenter makes all kinds of strange claims. I will take you through a few of them and set the record straight. Please take a look at the reference list in the description below for the places all the straight talk can be found. So let's start with pennies. The claim. Beginning of 2026, they're going to stop stamping pennies because the material cost is too high. On the surface, that sounds bold and plausible. But here's the twist. Modern US pennies aren't what many assume. Most pennies minted after 1982 have a zinc core and just a thin copper coating. That means the story about too much copper content doesn't quite land the way it's presented. It's not so much the copper cost as it is production cost versus face value. So while yes, new penny production is indeed winding down early in 2026, the copper shortage narrative is off. Example, imagine you have a cake that looks like chocolate but is mostly vanilla frosted. You thought it was chocolate throughout? That's the kind of mismatch happening here. Next, rounding. Some folks say because pennies go away, every price under 5 cents will automatically round up, e.g., $3.99 becomes $4. Reality. There's talk of rounding to the nearest nickel when pennies vanish, but no uniform mandate or immediate system. So while the logic holds in theory, the sweep statement makes it seem like it's happening now everywhere. That's misleading. Then gas prices. We're at almost $2 a gallon again is the claim. The real data. National average in October 2025 is around $3.10, $3.15 per gallon. Yes, that's a drop compared to peaks, but two, not broadly true. Maybe in some localities, yes, but as a national statement, it doesn't hold up. It's like saying everyone in town got a 50% discount when only some did. On metals, the video maker claims aluminum is valuable like gold, or priced to the point where it's valued at gold. That is simply not true. Aluminum and gold are in totally different value leagues. To use a metaphor, comparing a backyard basketball to a pro league arena, they both have hoops, but the scale is wildly different. And about fiber optics, the claim they died around 1999, 2000, nobody uses them anymore. Wrong. Fiber optics are more alive today than ever in telecommunications, data, internet backbone. This claim reads like someone visited the tech world circa Y2K and never left. One more. Ammo Brass is the largest consumer of brass in the US. This is an interesting angle. Ammunition uses brass casings, sure, but data doesn't support that it's the largest brass end use compared to construction, electrical, plumbing, etc. So again, the reasoning might be creative, but the evidence is thin. What are we left with? Good ideas, provocative claims, but when you drill in, some don't hold up. It's not about doubting everything. It's about asking, where's the data? What's the basis? Like a detective asking, what more do I need to see to believe this? Here's the takeaway. Stay curious. When you hear everyone knows that aluminum is as valuable as gold, or pennies will vanish tomorrow, and round everything up, pause. Check the facts. Even if the claim has a kernel of truth, yes, pennies are being phased out, the full picture is richer and more complex. If you found this breakdown useful, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below, and tell me which claim surprised you the most. Or what wild statement you've heard that you want me to fact check next. I'll dive into it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.